let's just say we have the 72 people list now. We
Yeah.
have the messaging now. So what is your outbound ideal play will look like moving from there? So what steps will you take? And maybe we'll talk about how do you track those?
Absolutely. So a couple of things that I love to do, they're my kind of tried and true pieces of strategy that I drag and drop in to all of the sequences that I build for clients. One is be conscious of the state of overwhelm that your prospect feels and space out your touch points in accordance. So we are selling to maybe that CFO persona. We really need to keep in mind that they are probably getting 300 or 400 emails a day, and that they are trying to look at those emails in between how many meetings? 8, 10, 12 meetings a day, right? Like the CFO persona is one that is operating in a high state of overwhelm. They're frazzled. So we do not want to run sequences with them that are really, really heavy touch and short. Those don't tend to work as well. So one strategy I would give folks is that the more junior the persona you're reaching out to, the closer you want your touch points. The more senior the persona you're reaching out to, the more you want to stretch those touch points out, with the idea that you are giving them time to actually read your email before you send a new email. Sort of similar thinking is that the more senior, the more frazzled you think your ICP is, the shorter, the more concise and straightforward you want your emails to be, because they are not reading any executive, it doesn't matter, or really any prospect, even if they're a coordinator, somebody a little bit more junior in the company, they are not reading your email. They're scanning it and then deciding to either reply to it, like action it, do something, save it for later, or delete it. So if they delete it right away, you've lost. If they save it for later, that's still a win, because you still have an opportunity for them to maybe engage. Generally, they open it first on their phone and then later on their desktop. And obviously, if they engage, that's the best outcome. So by writing really short, concise, to the point, like easy to process emails, you're most likely to fall into the save for later action bucket. And I would say the third piece of strategy that I drag and drop into all of my campaigns is using double taps. And what I mean by that is combining 2 touch points in a single day. So that could look like a LinkedIn Connect message that points to a LinkedIn in-mail, and then the email points back to the Connect message. So you're doing the Connect message and the in-mail on the same day. And by pointing the in-mail to the Connect message and vice versa, you are optimizing for increased accept and open rates for both of them. Or I'll often do a phone call and an email in the same day, and it's the similar logic. The phone call, assuming that you do not get a pickup, because pickup rates are 2 to 6%, so you're going to get a lot of voicemails. You leave a voicemail that points back to the email. And so then you're optimizing to increase your email open rates. So I love a double tap. I love a short and concise email to optimize for read and reply rates. And I like to be really thoughtful about the seniority of the prospect so that I am appropriately spacing my touch points for that persona.